So how's it going, bosses? Hope everyone's doing fantastic. Now, earlier this week I had a full wearing of Lune Feline from Atelier Des Ors. This is my first try of something from this house. So I'm going to be back in just a second and tell you all about this wonderful vanilla fragrance. So welcome back, you're watching the Luxury Fragrance Boss channel. My name's Scott, of course. I am the Luxury Fragrance Boss. Now, they do say never work with children and animals. Now, I completely understand why. I did try to get one of the cats into this because obviously this one's called Lune Feline. Killian is actually the other side of the computer screen with zero interest in being in the video, but I did try. The other one's asleep in the bedroom, so I'm not gonna go and wake her up because she's the loud one anyway and won't stop chatting normally. So yeah, this was my first fragrance that I've tried from Atelier Des Ors. I have to say I was really impressed with this one. I do really enjoy a nice sort of warm and creamy or powdery vanilla fragrance, and that is exactly what you get with this one. Absolutely stunning fragrance. I'd say it's got a little bit of woodiness to it as well, or that's the kind of vibe that I got. It's quite similar to a couple of others that I've tried. If you like Tiziana Terenzi's Dionisio, or like me, you own Tartil Silver from Arabian Oud, I don't think you really need this fragrance if you own either one of those, because they are very similar fragrances. Having owned Tartil Silver for quite a while, I mean, I find that so similar to Tiziana Terenzi's Dionisio, and I find this one very similar as well. This one has probably got a tiny bit of difference to it though. I mean, bearing in mind that the Arabian Ouds one, I'm not sure what it goes for in the States. I paid £75 for that when it was like, they have quite often, they have like 50% off sales, depending on sort of different holidays and things like that through in the UK. So yeah, I paid £75 for that. Otherwise it goes for £150. I'd happily pay £150 for that one. I mean, Tiziana Terenzi's one is almost double the price of that. So I definitely don't need Dionisio. Because I've already got Tartil Silver, and that's the only thing that would stop me from buying this one as well, because if I hadn't, and if I didn't own that one, I would definitely sort of buy one of the other two. This one, I'm not 100% sure of the pricing on this one. I think this one sits somewhere in between. As I said, it's one of the first, well, it is the first fragrance that I've tried from this house, which was actually, I dug through some of my samples because I was running low on sort of on some of my samples before my new bunch turned up from Lucky Scent this week. I got some absolute killers in there, but this one was sent to me from Downtown 614 a few months ago. So yeah, I've still got quite a few floating around that I've still yet to review, and this was one of them. So I pulled this one out. Yeah, so it's nice to venture into a new house, and I did really enjoy this fragrance. Very good performing fragrance as well. Let's go over the notes of this one. Now, in the top notes, you got cinnamon, which of course works really well with vanilla, and it's in a lot of vanilla scents, and it adds I think that's probably what adds like a little creaminess to it. Cardamom, pink pepper. In the heart notes, you got green notes, cedarwood, ambergris, styrax, and precious woods. And the base notes, you got Tahitian vanilla, Peru balsam, and also musk. To me, it's really the woody notes that make the little bit of difference that I find in this one. It just has a tiny bit of woodiness, which I'd say makes it lean probably. I mean, it's definitely a unisex fragrance, but I'd say woods tend to push something just a tiny bit more in a masculine direction. I'm not going to say this is a masculine smelling fragrance because it's definitely very unisex, and it is a beautifully blended vanilla fragrance. But yeah, very nice fragrance. Performance-wise, very good as well. I didn't struggle. I mean, comparing that this comes out of a dabber, comparing it to Tartil Silver, which of course I got in the spray, performed just as well. This one easily making it all the way through the day and most of the evening through my sort of evening workout. I got a little bit of a boost as well when I was training because I'm starting to get a little bit hotter again in my training sessions, just where I'm sort of cutting back on my food now. I'm still not 100% sure whether I'm going to compete in October, but I'm doing the prep work just in case, and I'm still trying to keep my training fairly heavy as well. So yeah, I mean, performance wise, as longevity goes, that one's very good. I mean, I'd say similar strength as well. When it comes to projection, I'd say similar strength to the Tartil Silver and the Dionisio. Yeah, I mean, I'd say you're probably looking at around 2 to 3 feet projection. So not huge, but I mean, vanilla fragrances don't tend to be beast mode. If they are beast mode vanilla fragrances, I tend to find them very, very cloying. But these ones are nice and warm. All three of the ones that I've mentioned are just absolutely stunning, sort of creamy vanilla fragrances with a bit of warmth to them. And yeah, very, very unisex fragrances, but beautiful fragrances. All three of them, very, very similar fragrances. But as I said, what separates this one here, the Lune Feline, is just that tiny bit of woodiness to it. So I'd say probably out of the three of them, if you're looking for something with just that hint more masculinity, definitely sort of edge towards that one. As I said, that one sits, I think, in the middle when it comes to price points. I think that one sits in the middle of the Arabian Oud and the Tiziana Terenzi. So yeah, I mean, that's my thoughts on that one. Definitely worth trying it out, especially if you are into your nice warm vanilla fragrances. Yeah, very, very beautiful, creamy, sort of powdery vanilla. So yeah, mate, that's my thoughts on that one. Don't forget, as usual, please like, comment and subscribe. Let me know what others to try from this line as well, from the Atelier Des Ors. As I said, this one's a new house to me, so I'd love to get your recommendations on that. Otherwise, your favourite creamy vanilla fragrances. Let me know if you tried Tartil Silver or Dionisio. I've actually got Orion from Tiziana Terenzi in my new samples, as well as a couple of others as well. I've got Liwa from Wydian, which I'm really looking forward to trying. I've got Duro in there from Nasamato. So loads of great stuff coming up on the channel. I will be ordering more samples again soon. Let me know, I mean, drop in the comment section definitely below what you think I should be ordering. Anything that I haven't sort of tried yet. So yeah, I mean, besides that, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. You can find me at Luxury Fragrance Boss. That way you can keep up to date with the scent of the day. Hopefully the odd cute picture of a cat holding a fragrance, which I do try and slip in there every now and then if they're behaving. Oh, he's falling asleep behind it. All I can see is just his little head sticking out. Right, besides that, make sure you hit that notification bell as well. That way you never miss another video. Besides that, stay smelling fantastic. I look forward to seeing you very soon, and thank you so much for watching.